In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make daily profits on Bybit Sports. So basically, if you haven't made no money since you've started trading cryptocurrency, then this is the right video for you to make your first 5 to 10% simply by trading cryptocurrency on Bybit Sports. And keep in mind, when it comes to Bybit Sport, all we do is to buy low and sell high. It do not require a whole lot of strategy, a whole lot of work. It is as simple as buying a particular asset at a lower price, and eventually when the asset increases in value, you get to sell it higher and make your profits. So let's dive in and let me show you how to do it. So first thing first, when you open up Bybit, typically it is going to look like this, okay? And when you are on Bybit's homepage, you will need to click on trade at the bottom lower, okay? At the bottom center there, click on trade, and then you click on spot at the top upper there. After then, we are now on the Bybit spot. So like I've told you, all we do is to buy low and sell high using any crypto or any asset you could ever think of. So take an instance with this cryptocurrency called AEVO. So if now you want to buy this cryptocurrency at the current value of 0.0433, and then you get to put in your USDT quantity. For an instance, you want to use about $500 to buy this cryptocurrency. You get to realize that with that initial price of 0.0433, you are going to get about 1,100 and I think 11,547.84 of the AEVO. The AEVO is the asset itself. So when you buy that asset right there, the asset is totally owned by you, okay? And after buying the asset right off the back, you can choose to place in a sell limit order to your preferable price. Take an instance, you want to sell it for probably when it gets to 0.05, and then you put in the quantity. The quantity was about 11,547. You get to realize that you'll be making up to $77 on top. So that was the power of like trading sport. It is simply by buying low and be selling high. But the question here is, what happens when the asset doesn't go up right after buying it? So the answer to that question will be given along the video. So keep watching, because a whole lot of you make this mistake of buying assets that do not move. So that's the more reason I'll be breaking down everything in this video on how to properly identify an asset that has potential of moving. In crypto terms, we call that volatility. You have to buy an asset that is volatile so it can bring the money. So stick around and give a like to this video if that sounds like what you're interested in, and let's get in real quick. So first off, you will need to click on this cryptocurrency icon. So after clicking on the cryptocurrency icon there, you'll get to realize that there are hundreds if not thousands of cryptocurrencies on the spot section that you can choose to do the spot trading, okay? Bitcoin is at the number one, Ethereum followed by, and a whole lot. So let me show you the one that you'll be using to do the spot trading that will give you the daily profit. So all you will need to do is to pay close attention to the volume. The volume is right below the coin, okay? Like for an instance, this BTC USDT, the volume is right below it, about 1 billion USDT volume within the last 24 hours. So look below the coin, you get to see the volume. So the volume we are looking for, the minimum range, like the lowest range of volume you should be looking out for is from 1 million. Anything below 1 million trading volume of that cryptocurrency pair, you do not have to go for it. So that's the more reason a bunch of them here meet all the criteria right now. So if you want to buy it, you just have to click on any one at all. For an instance, let me click on this deep USDT. Okay, once you click on any one, there are some additional confluence that is needed to be made. You cannot just make a decision based off of only the volume. You have to also make decision based off of the buyers and the sellers decision, so that you can get to know what to expect. So after picking the cryptocurrency based off of the volume range I've stated during the course of the video, you probably have to head over to the place we call coinmarketcap.com. Once you open up coinmarketcap, it is going to look like this. So quickly search for the cryptocurrency. In this case, it is called DEEP, DEEP. So there are a bunch of DEEP here. So I will just have to know which one I need. The price was about 0.04, I think so. So let's validate this to make sure that it is actually the one we are referring to. So here is the one, deep book. So once you've searched for it on coinmarketcap.com, you will need to quickly head over to market. The market section is going to now give us a clue to finalize all of this. So on market section on the CoinMarketCap of the page of the deep, you will need to quickly head over to the Bybit, because we're doing all of these on Bybit, obviously. So you need to quickly locate Bybit USDT, or rather deep USDT on Bybit, and it is on the number 4. So click on it, and then you get to now focus more on the depth. Okay, the depth is right here. This is the 2 metric that we will use to finalize this before taking the rightful decision. So to keep it very simple and easy and straightforward that it will sound right now, whenever the -2% depth is higher than the +2%, that is the right time to buy the coin and be aiming for 10%. Okay, but the lowest you can aim for is 2% for this strategy, nothing below 2%, but it can give you as much as 10% in most cases, but 2% is the lowest. So if you do not want to wait crazy longer for the 10%, you can literally go for 2% if you want to, but I do stick to 10% so it can be sustainable when it comes to the profits ratio. So whenever the -2% depth is higher, you will need to take a buy. And obviously this one now, the -2% is about 321,000. 321,031.80. Meanwhile, the +2% is about 107,000, which clearly validate the rules. And these differences has to be huge. You can see this one is above 300,000. This one is just 100,000. So that probably signify and clarify that the strategy is all made